Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, that is the worst looking thumbnail I have made in a long time. It's not the left and right, it's the middle. I was in a hurry. That is horrible. Oh, well. Well, you see what I was trying to do, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm. That is pitiful. Anyway, let's not go on and on about that. Happy birthday to Archie, Prince Archie. Now it's Archie Harrison. Let's see, Prince Archie. Make sure I get that name right. Okay. The full name is. Wait a minute. I know Archie got a Wikipedia. He's got to have a wiki. Does that sound strange? Let me see. I just want to make sure I get the middle. I know it's Archie Harrison. There's another name there, I believe. Okay. Is anybody helping me out with that? Archie Harrison. Come on, you guys. Help me out with that. It is Archie Harrison Ford, Mountbatten-Windsor, Sussex. Anyway, it's Prince Archie. That'll be good enough. We'll just say Prince Archie. Even though I'm still looking, I know somebody knows the whole name. Help me out, somebody. Anyway, Archie turned 7 today. Oh, thank you. Isn't there another name, though? Archie Harrison, Mountbatten-Windsor? I thought there was another name. Because all of them have like 6 names, don't they? Okay. Archie Harrison, Mountbatten-Windsor it is. Okay. Y'all want to throw another name in there, huh? Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's do our birthday salsa, shall we? I should have really come up with something more clever than that, but it'll have to do. You know, we're so restricted by copyright. So it's just a limit to what you can do. But let's just go ahead and do our birthday salsa, shall we? All right. Happy birthday, Archie Harrison, Mountbatten-Windsor. Okay, so Prince Archie's birthday, if you guys remember, that is the nanny that Archie had for the first few years. I wonder if they still have a nanny. That's something we don't know, do we? Well, anyway, she may still be with them, but I absolutely adore her. She is what is her name? Dorothy, Dolores, something like that. Um, I love the way she said she was very nervous when she first heard about the job. She drove up to the house, and there was Prince Harry running around barefoot on the lawn. And she said right there at that point, she knew she was home. She knew that she was going to have a good time. And also, it just kind of took away any type of apprehension she may have had about the role. Um, I'm actually recycling these. Fortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, we don't have a lot of updated images of Prince Archie. And that's good for their privacy. Right there. Happy birthday, Prince Archie. Your donation to Kaboom is appreciated. I hope you all have made your donations, but if not, I am going to grab the link right now for Kaboom, and I'm going to put it here so that you can make your donations. And if you're unable to right now, not to worry, because between now and Lilybeth Diana's birthday, which is, oh gosh, what is it, 4/6? No, no, it's 6/4. Yeah, June 4th. Yeah, June the 4th. Anyway, between now and the 4th of June, I'm going to make sure that I share these links every day if I can remember. I'm going to share them though, not to worry. I will make sure that I share it. And if not, I'm pretty sure you all will remind me. So let's see. I was putting that link at the top of the chat, wasn't I? So let me do that right now, and then we'll keep it moving. Okay, pin the link. There we go. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. And did anybody go over to X, formerly known as Twitter, and listen to the live where they were celebrating Prince Archie's birthday? And also, that was the formal announcement of the fundraiser. So, this fundraiser is for Kaboom. Remember, Kaboom is all about creating play spaces in communities that have not been fortunate or blessed enough to have one. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it says here, together we can make a difference to help build playgrounds that end play space inequity. Every donation helps create spaces where joy, resilience, and community can take root. So that is what your donations is for. There are a lot of places around the United States, even though this is a very prosperous country, where there are not safe play spaces. So that's what Kaboom is about. It is for the children. Even though there is someone out there who is an authority on the early years without the proper credentials, but there is someone who believes that they're an authority on the early years. Um, this is something that is based upon science, that the children need play spaces so that they can bond, so that they can be, what do you call it, more athletic, and all those things. Get some sunlight, and of course, learn to bond, not bond, but what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, to have a sense of community with the other children, right? Problem solve, those sorts of things in a safe space. So this number right here is not accurate. let me give you the latest number. Refresh page. The latest number is $10,260.11. The goal is 20K. So I've made my donation already, and I hope you will too. No matter what the amount, even if you can only give $5, please do that. And also for the dedication, I always say, well, make sure you do a dedication for the Harry and Meghan so that they'll know that it's the Sussex Squad. Well, this time you don't have to because this link is directly from us to them. So you can make a dedication to whomever you like. And you can also do things anonymously. You'll find if there are spaces available to make sure that that happens. But whatever the case, Connie Balmer! Hey, Connie Balmer. Whatever the case may be, you know what to do. Okay? You know what to do. So, okay. Oh, let me see here. Oh, there I am over here. All right. When a fandom becomes a movement, the extraordinary power of Sussex supporters, also known as the Sussex Squad. Now, this article was written by one of my favorite writers. Actually, I put things out of order, but I'll show you right now. Am I a little out of order? Yeah, I am, but won't be the first, won't be the last. Is that one it? Oh, okay. Let me show you. It's one of the independent journalists that I have been promoting for a while now. The JP Kanabo, right? And you can see the title right there. When a fandom becomes a movement, the extraordinary power of the Sussex supporters. So I'm going to make sure that, actually, I'm going to put that link right now just so that I won't neglect to do it later. And you will have it. Actually, I can't do it right now, but I will do it later. So now let me go back to where we left off here. Oh, you know what? I do need it because I need the article. Oh, man. Yeah, I need the article, don't I? All right. Okay, give me just a second, you guys. What was I thinking? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lord, I done misplaced the article. How did I do that? Oh, all right, all right. Disaster averted. If you just joined us, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Do not forget to hit that like button. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm on the site, but somehow. Oh. Okay, let me do it like this. Somehow I have lost the article. Well, never mind. I'll come back to it. So it started off like this. It's a boy. Oh, come on, Slims. Just made my first donation and will donate uh until Lily's birthday. Well, thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate that. All right. Oh, Connie Bomber, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a moderator. All right. All right. So, oh, sorry about that, you guys. Almost got it. All right. Very good. Okay, so there we go. Anyway, the message says we are pleased to announce that their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, welcome their firstborn child in the early morning of May 6, 2019. Their Royal Highness's son weighed 7 pounds 3 ounces. The Duchess and baby are both healthy and well, and the couple thanked members of the public for their shared excitement and support during this very special time in their lives. More details will be shared in the forthcoming days. If I remember, the Royal Rota was furious because they didn't know about anything until they were home safe. Very shrewd on their part. And thank you to the squatty who made this collage of photos, which I absolutely adore. Isn't that nice? And of course, Archie's 7, and there are what, 12 photos there? Yeah. I know the last one is the pumpkin patch. And the one second from last with the blue shirt and the flowers, that was when he was helping mommy out there in the garden. Um, what an adorable kid. You know what? I want to find the video where they went skiing. That's what I want. I think we should check that one out. When Archie goes skiing, that's the one where the derangers are like, that's AI, that's AI. Oh, they're just jealous. They are so jealous. Okay, hit it, Archie. Oh man, that was great. Like father, like son. What impressed me though is the way Archie is able to steer and guide himself using his arms, kind of like rudders. You see that? I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think Archie's skills are far more advanced than that of his father's. I'm sorry if I'm wrong to say that, but I really do believe that that Archie's skills exceeded that of the dad. I think it's just a fact. The confidence in which he went soaring down those slopes. I mean, come on, you have to admit. That is awesome. Let's see. I'm not a skier, but why do the skis zigzag? Um, I think that is for speed control. I think that's to control your speed, maybe, especially since he's not using sticks. So I'm guessing that's to control the speed. Kavan says we are going to fly past that 20K by tomorrow. Thank you very much, Kavan Slims. I believe so. I believe so. And if you guys have social media, well, of course, you have some social media because we're talking right now. Make sure that you share it with other people. Now, when Lilybit was born, I made this thumbnail long, long, long ago. As you can see, Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily. It should have been Lilybit, I bet. But yeah, of course, the image right there I got from some other source, but I think that sums it up. Let's see here. Happy birthday, Prince Archie. Well, T Mac, thank you for 37 months membership. Now, we have to talk about this. There is the line of succession. As things stand, Archie is still, well, let me see here, number 7. And Lilybit is number, wait. Yeah, Lilybit is number 7. Archie is number 6. And that person, the weird uncle, he's number 8. That is correct, right? Because it goes number 1 is William, and then his kids, and then Harry and his kids. So that is the line of succession. Even if I got the numbers wrong, I do have the order correct here. So, and of course, we remember as soon as Queen Elizabeth took her last breath, that's when Archie and Lily became prince and princess. Ironically, it was the hateful tabloids that were the first ones to say so. Now, our Duchess posted this earlier today. It says, 7 years later, happy birthday to our sweet boy. That is adorable. That is adorable. All right. So there you go. 7 years later, happy birthday to our sweet boy. And that is what the Duchess of Sussex posted today. And also this one right here. Check it out. Archie and Lilibeth. Uh, looks like they're combing the beach. Now, I'm not sure what that staff is that Archie is holding. I mean, I know that the Sussex men are very rugged and athletic, but I don't suppose that at 7 years old he went spear fishing today. Not that I doubt that he could, but it if I didn't know better, I would think that Archie was going out trying to catch some dinner for today. But it does look like a spear, but whatever it is, I think it's a very sweet image. Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, Barbara Harris says Lily is like Michelle Obama. If her brother can do it, she knows she can do it. Absolutely. I like that. I like that. And I'm pretty sure that Lilibet is going to grow up being quite empowered. Leg says Carmilla Tomini and others tried to walk it back. They hinted that Charles III wanted to know about the documentary and spare leverage blackmail, so Meghan was right about them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Meghan had their number. And I'm willing to wager that if it wasn't for the Oprah interview, if it wasn't for that, then probably they would have made some more serious moves in the direction of either stripping them of their titles or trying to use some type of heavy handed influence to prohibit the Sussexes from using the title. But since Meghan was wise enough to call them out, um, this is why they didn't like having Meghan around. That is why they didn't like having her around. Prince Archie turned 7 with fans' warm tribute and charity calls. Supporters posted collage of Archie's growth from newborn moments with Prince Harry, Meghan, and grandmother Doria Ragland to toddler playtime, while reflecting on how his arrival led the family to seek privacy in Montecito, California after 2020. The family now enjoys beach days, ski trips with Sister Lilibet away from media spotlight. Fans rallied for Kaboom, the Sussex's longtime partner for play equity in underserved areas, amid lighthearted posts like birthday hat wearing dog named Bertie and Archie dashing to the cake. I'd like to see that. A tabloid claimed that Harry's seeking royal family respect drew sarcasm, but remains unconfirmed. You know, I grabbed that from someone's X account, but I don't know which publication that comes from, unfortunately. But I do believe that that was one of the articles written today. But no matter, no matter. Leg says they put out that Harry and Meghan didn't want their children to have the titles. Now, literally last week, they are saying Meghan flip flopped, changing the narrative. Thank you for the super chat. Now, I did not see that. Are they saying that Meghan was like flip flopping about whether to use the titles or not use the titles? Because all I can say about that is from the appearance of the Oprah interview, I know for certain at this point that Meghan did not want her children to be othered. And I'm pretty sure that Harry, the monarchist, did not want his children to be othered. I believe Harry wants them to have everything that comes with their birthright. After all, Harry has had to endure a lot of punishment from that institution, and of course, from his father and his brother and the press. So, whatever benefits that there are to being a prince of the realm, he definitely wants his son to have those benefits. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's one thing if I say no to the royal titles, but it's a whole nother animal when someone else pushes that. So I do not blame them for getting exactly what they are entitled to. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know where this came from. I'm pretty sure this is from the docu series, but I don't recall. But I love that picture. I love that picture. I wonder who's holding the camera. Probably the grandma. Oh. Now I know the one on the right side is from the docu series. That's where Harry was putting him on the suitcase and riding him around the living room. Looks just like Harry. That is just haunting. He looks just like Harry. At least at that age, he does. Oh, is Hazel here? Let's see. Hello, Hazel Jones. Hope you are feeling better. Thank you so much for that. I was just thinking about Hazel today, how much I miss having Hazel here. But as Hazel said, they caught it early, and the doctor believes that she um, should recover quite strongly, I believe. So I'm glad for that. Oh, it's from the docu series. Thank you. Let's see. British media said that Meghan didn't want to have titles. However, it is obvious that the palace was trying to other the children. They are trying to make it seem that the lies are Meghan's fault instead of a smear. Well, the thing is, we know that they were leaking and briefing because they kept saying, well, through the press, they were saying things like that Charles was going to take the titles away, and then finally, after the Oprah interview, I forgot who it was that said it, but they said it may have been Rebecca English. They said that uh, when Charles uh, takes the throne, that the last thing he's going to think about is titles, that there's so many other pressing things that have to be taken care of. And I believe at that point, that was a signal to everyone to stop talking about it, not just the Sussexes, but to everyone to stop talking about those titles. That was a way, I believe, of them saying that we are not going to pursue it. That's the way I interpret it. Because before that, they kept dropping these little hints about it, saying that when Charles becomes king, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And then after the Oprah interview, then the topic really gained traction. And then suddenly it was said, well, when Charles becomes king, he's not going to worry himself with that. So I think they really wanted to get it out of the news at that point. So, and rightly so. It should have never. The things that they do to children over there, my God, going to war with an infant child over a name. Love that picture of Archie and Meghan in the kitchen. That is one of my favorites. That was when they were making cookies, I think. Right? Hmm. Let me see if I can find that one. That was when they the thumb cookies. Yes. Yes. I can't believe it. Don't you love it? Yes, I knew it. I knew it had something to do with the cookies in the background. But yeah, that was very sweet. Love that music too. Got a nice little swing to it. Okay, Lex says they held it back from the passports too. Yes, because I remember that. Thank you so much. That was when they were considering using Spencer as a family name. Is that right? I do believe that's when they were considering using Spencer as the family name. And then all of a sudden, and from what they said, it would have taken any subject of the crown, it would have taken them a fraction of the time to get their passports. but because it was the Sussex children, then it was all kind of delays. Thank you. I remember that now. Wow, Legs, you are a fountain of knowledge. I plumb forgot about that. Can we watch that one more time, you guys? One more time. I love that. I love that. That is so fun. Yes, you know what, Lex? I forgot about that too. They were delaying that. They didn't. They changed everything on that official page except for those kids' titles, and then they lied and said, "Well, we were waiting for Harry and Meghan to do it first." Yes, that is so true. Trying to other my children like that. Sussex Teen Warrior says, Baron, I said in my community post, one way to feed the lie is to keep the truth at a distance. Meghan was the truth against the organization's lies. Heller, absolutely. Thank you for that. uh, I love that. Yeah, I had to remix the music because the music is copyright, so I had to remix it. And I don't know, for some reason, when I heard that song, I'm like, "Yep, that's the one. That's the one." It sounds like, "Hey, we busy making cookies in here." uh, and let's not forget the christening photo. I think that we should give a trophy. No, we should take a collection for the photographer who was wise enough to make the photo arrangement in a way that you could easily do this. Ha! You could just trim out the unwanted bits, right? You can just get rid of the unwanted bits and just simply do that. Yeah. And then only the essential personnel is present. All of the excess is easily trimmed away. Kavan Slim says, what those people over there don't understand is the love and connection Harry and Meghan shows to each other and their children is why they're so appealing. Thank you very much, Kavan Slim, as well as respected. People respect the love that they have within that family. It reassures people when you can see a loving family unit. It reassures people. And I believe that's what people really want. Even though we have grown up in societies that seems to cherish um, upheaval and havoc in the television scripts and everything, the shows that seem to do well, like if we remember the Cosby decade, you had a uh, upper middle class family with a lawyer mother and a doctor father, and the kids getting a good education. Now, why something like that worked in a world that had just seen things like All in the Family, um, One Day at a Time, you know, the fact that people were more entertained by seeing a family loving each other, working together, and thriving, as opposed to a family at war with one another. And yet, that's all they ever give you on the other side of the pond is anger and hostility and dysfunctional family. That is not interesting to me. That is absolutely tabloid fodder. And it's unfortunate, but I don't, and I keep saying this, will no one take Willie aside and remind him that nobody wants his bitterness and his vengeance? Will nobody tell that to Charles? Nobody wants your resentment and jealousy and bitterness. But they seem to feed and thrive on that. So I'm pretty sure that when you look at that family for what they are and how they treat each other, there's no way that Harry wakes up with all of this regret. Oh, like they're always saying that he missed being at home. Does he? How is that possible? How does one miss being treated less than? I'm sure that there are certain parts of his upbringing. I mean, the food that he's familiar with, um, having access to Balmoral, which is like a big playground for a child, and so many other things that were available. Yeah, I'm sure he misses that. But he's a grown adult man with a family of his own, a house of his own. So this idea that he missed those misfits that he used to run around with when he was a young man, impossible. Impossible. You grow up, you move on. Such is life. Thank you, Kavan Slims. Now, here is a collage that one of the squatties put together. Check it out. There are some of those. I think the one, the baseball jersey, upper left, I do believe that that was the first Archie jersey that was received. But yeah, there have been many, and they keep coming. And they'll keep them coming. Well, that is very cool. I don't know when and where they actually wear those jerseys, but they will have one for every part of their growth. For every part of it, they will have another jersey ready to go. I love that right there. That sprint for the Easter eggs. Oh my goodness. Why is Archie trying to cut her off at the trail? Notice she's notice she's running in a straight line and Archie's trying to cut her off at the trail. Yeah, they're going to be very competitive. Very, very competitive. And it seems like they're the same height. It really does seem like they're the same height. And of course, this is another one of everybody's favorite photo of Archie. Was this his birthday last year? I think so. But yeah, I love that one right there. Now, a Mother's Day gift for Kris Jenner from Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Thank you, Meghan, as ever, for the beautiful Mother's Day gifts. These candles smell so delicious. Happy Mother's Day, Kris Jenner. Oh, I thought that Kris Jenner, among others, I thought she was furious with Meghan. I thought that they were having some kind of feud or something like that. Um, isn't that right? Weren't they at war over her birthday or something like that? because looking at things from here, that just doesn't seem to be the case. It appears from this that nothing has changed. Because if something had changed, there's no reason in the world why Kris Jenner would feel forced to share the fact that she received a wonderful gift from a friend of the family, which that's certainly what has happened. So now what? This is just another one of those things to remind you that the tabloids and their so called reliable sources, their source close to the Sussexes, they don't know Jack. They don't know Jack, which is why the Sussexes have traveled the world, how they have gone on several tours, royal or otherwise, and no one was the wiser because those so called people that are close sources to the Sussexes just never seem to have a handle on anything. Isn't that something? Now, when a fandom becomes a movement, the extraordinary power of Sussex supporters, I was looking for that earlier, and I don't know what I did with it. But just a reminder, it is very much worth supporting yet another one of the independent voices that has written things that are very fair and very accurate where the Sussexes are concerned. Also, I will remind you that there is a way to support both Feminegra and JP Canobo. By the way, JP Canobo also has written books about the Sussexes that are available on Amazon. So I actually did make a purchase of one of the books. That's another way that you can support um, some of our warriors out there that are on the right side of history. But don't worry, if you can't do anything today, I am going to keep reminding you because it is the right thing to do. Okay, now I found the link for this article. I'm going to put that on the screen. There we go. When a fandom becomes a movement, the extraordinary power of the Sussex supporters. This is an article that's actually from December 2025. That's why I couldn't find it. The Global Sussex Supporters, aka the Sussex Squad, are one of those rare internet communities that make you pause and think, hang on, how did a fandom end up doing this much good while other fan groups are busy arguing about chart positions? Sussex supports are out here raising over 1.22 million. That's 1.2 million for real world causes, not imaginary goals, not digital badges. Actual people helped actual communities strengthen, actual lives changed. It's almost unfair to call them a fandom at all. They behave more like a global mutual aid network that just happens to admire and adore Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. If you are a Sussex supporter, you are part of one of the most effective, compassionate, and globally connected philanthropic communities operating today. That is not an exaggeration. That is the data. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there, but you can go to that link if you want to finish that article. But yeah, I um, really enjoy the writing. I really do. So we are so lucky because not only do we have JP, but we also have Feminagra. We are very, very blessed. It's an embarrassment of riches. But on that same note, I hope and pray that there are more people out there who are skilled writers that can do this kind of work because they need it. Now, Feminagra, remember yesterday, I said, come on, you guys, there's like, what was it? 820 subscribers, right? Well, as of today, because of you all, Feminagra has over 1,000 subscribers. Okay. So thank you everyone who went over there and made a difference by subscribing to Feminagra. So now that Feminagra has over 1,000 subscribers, I do believe that that's when you could actually start monetizing, or is that for the community posts? I can't remember which is which. But anyway, there was a surge of people subscribing to Feminagra as of yesterday. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And believe me, as a content creator, making it over that hump to the first 1,000 subscribers is a real moral victory. So thank you again. Let's see. Michelle Breathwaite. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker. And as always, thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And you're also a member. Outstanding. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay. I hope I didn't miss any of the comments. I'm just scrolling back a bit. I don't think I missed any. Okay. I think I'm caught up. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, so those are two people that I rely upon heavily to do the work that I do. So also there are some other people on the uh, X, formerly known as Twitter, right? So there's a lot of people. It takes a village to make these um, videos possible. So my thanks to everyone. And of course, whenever I have the opportunity, I do support the other content creators. And I'm not sure, but I think I have a subscription to JP Canobo. I think I do. Oh, and also, if you do want a subscription, you have to do it through the Buy Me a Coffee. That's how JP has the subscription set up. So I I get the new articles through the Buy Me a Coffee. It just pops up on my email. So that's how that works. So yeah, and as you can see, the writing is excellent. Okay. Now, I wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you can see what I was referring to when I was saying that people try to poison your mind against things before you even get a chance to see it for yourself. Now, from a distance, looking at the Obama library left a little bit to be desired. Even I will admit that. But now that we have this up close photo from one of the soft opening visitors, the real opening, the official opening is Juneteenth. But I believe that this was someone close to the Obamas. They were told to please do not post any interior photos until after Juneteenth. But the exterior, this is what it looks like when you walk up to it. If you notice, it looks like there are some beautiful, I'm going to say that is marble panels, or is that granite? But it's clad in stone. And also, you can see that there is something that kind of serves like a stained glass window. And at nighttime, the words will be illuminated. It will be backlit from the interior of the building. And then during the daytime, of course, if you're on the inside, I believe you can see the letters, although I believe the words would be backwards, but you can see the words on the inside. So it's a very interesting design. And again, it's one of those things you really have to see it up close to appreciate it. And with all of the landscaping and the setting and everything, I have a feeling that it's going to be more impressive than unimpressive. All I say is give it a chance. Don't, join in the chorus of, ooh, please don't do that. Just give it a chance. Um, and when you see it for yourself or when you see some different photos of it, also the way the building is designed, the light is going to cast interesting shadows on the structure. You can see that from here. So I say please give it a chance before we join the chorus of how awful it is, how bad it is. Try to be open minded if you can. Let's see. I love it. Looks like a museum of ancient Africa. Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. I did not get a ticket. I did not. I guess I should do that. I should do that soon. Let's see. The Sussex squad is a force. That's why the Rhoda keeps attacking us. You got that right. The Royal Rhoda, I am pretty sure that the Sussex squad is the vein of their existence, that we are a real thorn in their side because otherwise they usually get their way. They usually get their way. As a rule, whatever the Royal Rhoda suggests becomes the truth. Whatever they throw out there enters the Sussex squad. We are the reason why most of them never appear on American television. We are the reason why one of them lost their job on American television. So don't think that that has gone unnoticed. Don't think that they take it lightly. Now, right now, there is a change in the way that things are done in the US because of that heretic in the White House. However, we haven't completely lost our minds. So they have won a war here and there, but they are definitely losing the battle. And out of frustration, you hear some of them say,
"Who do they think they are?"
yeah, they've gotten so frustrated that their esophagus has tightened, right? Their throats are closing up on them. And every little thing that they say is just so much effort to squeeze the words out.
Who do they think they are?
You see what I mean? Because of the frustration, their voices become very, very labored. Their speech is labored. Their throats are closing up. Their voices become very high, right? Look at him. He is unhinged.
Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are? Who do they think who do they think they are?
Yeah.
Who do they who do they who do they think who do they think they are?
Yeah. Who do they think they are? We the Sussex squad, damn it. That's who we are. That's who we are. That's who we is. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, sweetheart. We are the Sussex squad. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. I like the fact that they have to look over their shoulders, that they have to think twice, that they have to choose their words carefully, right? And don't think they don't. They have to choose their words carefully.
Thomas, I wanted to ask you about these vile individuals who refer to themselves as the Sussex Squad.
So I come to my dad's house and start going through it, and I look on YouTube, and my God, I see the Sussex Squad and the Royal Sussex page on YouTube and the things they post, and that's where I found that disgusting video making fun of my father just because he's going to the Jubilee. I mean, and if you look on the Royal Sussex page on YouTube, you're going to see exactly whose it is. It's definitely Meghan Markle. And if it's not her personally, she's definitely paying somebody to do it.
The Sussex squad has made all the difference. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people who say, well, it would be nice if we were officially acknowledged. Yeah, it would be nice, but it wouldn't be good for their brand. All of us have a brand, right? Our brand is the way we are seen by society, the way we are seen by our community, whether it's our church or whether it's our coworkers. We all have a brand. And also, we all have to pick and choose our battles. It does not bother me to go pretty much anonymous where the Sussexes are concerned. I prefer it that way because it leaves me free to express myself. What we're doing here is we're doing therapy with each other, not just about Harry and Meghan, but about the state of the world as we know it. And one of the best ways to deal with the very painful moments is to laugh with each other, to inform each other, to uplift each other. And we don't need Harry and Meghan in our business. They got their business and we got our business, and the two should not mix. So I don't work for them. I don't know them. Never met them. Don't care if I never do. It does not motivate me one way or the other. Like anybody else, I'd love to hang out with them. And believe me, if I ever did, you'd never hear it from me. You'd never hear it from me. I'd keep it to myself for their sake. So, what we do here is we uplift and we help one another. And I guess we should thank Harry and Meghan for bringing us together. But so whilst we're here, we will definitely help them out whenever we can by setting the record straight and by challenging misinformation. I'm comfortable with that. Now, oh gosh, I hope that didn't scare you. I hope that didn't scare you. It kind of scared me. I didn't know what was coming up next. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about this like I did yesterday. However, I do have some updates. Yeah, I got this, and pretty much after this, I think I am. I just got a little something about Kate Middleton, and then I'll be done. So If you don't want to hear anything about Kate Middleton, that's fine. You could say goodnight now. If you're over the, the Met Gala, you could also skedaddle. I'm just letting you know you're not going to miss anything from this point. But before you do go, I'm going to say again, happy birthday to Archie Harris in Mountbatten-Windsor. Also, don't forget the fundraiser, which I'll mention again before I finish today. Let me see where we are with the fundraiser right now. But yeah, I don't want to keep any of you up longer than you have to. Fundraiser, where are we, fundraiser? Oh my goodness, we are steaming to $11,000. It is $10,624. So maybe before I finish, maybe we'll be at the 11,000 mark. Remember, the goal is 20,000, and we've raised more than half of the 20,000. So I think we are going to go way past that. I believe it was Kavan Slim that just said we'll probably pass that up soon, and I think we will. So the sooner the better. Okay, so I had a chance to see them put Heidi Klum inside of this costume, right? She has prosthetics over her face, as you probably guessed by now. Everything is flexible. She can open and close her mouth, and she's wearing those white contact lenses so that her eyes look like those the eyes of a real marble statue. Extraordinary. Now, this is the actual inspiration right here. Artist Raphael Monti. Manufacturer was W.T. Copeland and Sons. Based on the marble veiled Vestal, 1847, created for the Duke of Devonshire. First issued in 1861 as a 2-guinea prize for the Crystal Palace Art Union subscriber. Okay. Known for the illusion of transparent veil carved over the face, a technique Monty specialized in. And it is, what is it, Parian porcelain? Designed by, designed to imitate marble. Okay. Well, that's interesting. But there are marble sculptures where they've done the whole veil and everything. But this one was given out as a prize, and it's made out of porcelain. And then, of course, there is what is her name? Oki? I learned something about her costume. And that is, this was not a weeping Madonna. She was actually doing a homage to Medusa. This is actually a Medusa. I don't know why they did this, but they covered the back of her hair. This is the makeup team that made everything possible, hair and makeup. Her hair is prosthetic. The hair is like made of silicone or something like that. And if you look at the back of it, that's when the Medusa is more obvious. As the Medusa is known to have serpents for hair, well, her hair is pulled back in a bun. But of course, that is a prosthetic, so it's not actual hair. And then you can see that if it was hair, it would have been hair made or grown from serpents or snakes or whatever. Unfortunately, with the veil that she wore, you could not see this. This is one of the more interesting details, and it was covered up. I don't know if that was always the intention, but they covered it up. Designer Piccoli, Pierpaolo Piccoli shared his point of view of Anaki, oh gosh, that name, I'm so sorry, in custom Balenciaga. So she's wearing a custom Balenciaga, but it was her idea to do the whole Medusa thing. But I don't know how we were supposed to know it was Medusa if the back of her hair was covered up. But no matter. Anyway, that's what it was. It was a homage to Medusa. The makeup, absolutely stunning, beautiful makeup. Beautiful. That is like a luminescent gold. And of course, she's a beautiful girl, and she always stands out at the Met Gala. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this year as much as I did. I am hearing people repeatedly saying how awful it was, and I just do not agree. I could not find any fault in this much detail, in this much work. I think it's an insult to all of the artists that came together to make the night possible. If I was one of the artists, I'd feel a little bit hurt if all I got was a bunch of criticism. I mean, yeah, be mad at the Bezos family if you want to, but please do not take it out on the artists because I think they did an outstanding job. And of course, all of the models who wore the clothes as well. But yeah, that is beautiful. And this was something that she came up with the idea that she wanted to do something Medusa, and they delivered. But it's also kind of like a weeping Madonna as well. So you got a twofer. And then there's this outfit, which I didn't see that at all, but I think that is really cool. That is absolutely stunning. It kind of makes me wish I was there. I would love to just be one of the press people on the side of the steps. I would love just to be there just to see everything up close. I think that's probably one of the best places in the house is to be like on either side of those steps. And of course, the other thing that I was pushing yesterday was details, details, details. No matter how the silhouette may appear, you can't really appreciate the work that goes into it unless you see it up close. So this right here is a collage of some of the details of those amazing costumes. Uh, that's a great point. You're absolutely right about that. We would not want people to turn into statues. Oh, thank you so much for that, Sandra. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. That's one way to look at it. Oh, really? What did I say? I say so much in one day, I don't know what I said. Okay, but no matter. Thank you very much for the compliment. Now, I absolutely love this. Simon Port, uh, is it Jacquemus? Jacquemus. Anyway, that young man took his grandmother to the Met. How beautiful do they look? How beautiful do they look? That is amazing. I think they look beautiful. it actually kind of makes me sad because I don't have my grandparents anymore, but this is something I would have loved to have done, is to take my grandmother someplace like this. That is awesome. Now, I don't know anything about these people. I don't know if the grandmother has grown up, with exposure to VIPs or stars or whatever, or and him for that matter. I don't know who these people are, but I think this is a really nice gesture. And they look wonderful. Look at grandma styling, huh? Look at grandma. She still got it. She still got it. Look at her. Go on, grandma. Look at grandma. Grandma is all of that in a bag of chips, honey. Look at her. You cannot come for grandma. You cannot come for grandma. Grandma is causing it. Do you hear me? You better work, grandma. You better work it, girl. And the grandson is so handsome, isn't he? I swear I don't know who those people are, but I love it. Absolutely wonderful. And the night ended with a group shot. So these are all the people that made the Met Gala possible. Here's a close up. Those are the hardworking men and women, the artists, shall we say. I don't know. It may be more people if you include all the makeup artists and stylists and everything. But this is just some of the people. These are the museum people that made it all possible. And it's not the first time that they've done a group shot. There's one on the right from 2024, and there's one on the left from 2025. So bravo to them. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be looking forward to next year. Yeah, it really is too bad. It really is too bad that that cast a shadow over the whole event. Um, well, honestly, it didn't affect me at all. I meant to enjoy it. I feel like life is too short. I meant to enjoy it, and I did, and I got a kick out of it. As you can hear from the excitement in my voice every time I talk about it, I just love to see when artists come together and make something beautiful, um, out of the world that we live in. That's why art is so important. Art helps people think. It helps your abstract thinking. That's how we solve problems. You have to have some kind of abstract thought applications to be able to solve problems. And that's exactly what they do. Now, got a riddle or quiz for you. Does anybody know what building this is? Huh? Does anybody recognize that building? Now, I covered up some of the things around it so that you couldn't just figure it out. But let me know, what building is that? Harolyn Baker says, in Alice Walker's book, Temple of My Familiar, the Medusa represents an African priestess with dreadlocks. She stared back at the white explorer, staring at her, the look that turned him into stone. Oh, good for her. And thank you so much for the super chat. Let me look that up. I'd be really interested. And you said that's Alice Walker, huh? I'll look that up later. Sounds interesting. I love to learn something new. Temple of My Familia, 1989, Alice, a complex, non-linear novel exploring African American history, spirituality, and personal identity across generations. Thank you. Okay, so did anybody figure that out yet? Anybody recognize that building? Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you. First of all, this is a perspective of this building I've never seen before. It is a famous building, and you've probably seen it God knows how many times. But I'll give it just another second or two just to see if anybody can figure it out. Yes, exactly. It's the Flatiron Building. And I never knew that it had those I don't know what you would call that, a cartouche? Anyway, it has that like shield and those figures on either side. Kind of hard to see it. I probably should have zoomed in closer to it. But yeah, that's it right there. The Flatiron Building in New York City is a triangular 22-story, 285-foot or 86.9 meter steel frame landmark building. The distinguished triangular shape of the Flatiron Building, designed by Chicago architect Daniel Burnham and built in 1902, allowing it to fill the wedge-shaped property located at the intersection of Fifth Avenue and Broadway. So yeah, that's why they say it looks like a flat iron, because of that pointy shape to it. But yeah, that was a pretty tall building for that era. Very unusual. And yes, Daniel Hudson Burnham was a Chicago architect that I know so well. 1902. Could you imagine going to New York in 1902 and looking up at a 22-story building? I don't think you guys can really appreciate the scale of this building to someone who's never been to a large city before, right? Who've never seen a 10-story building, let alone a 22-story building, almost 300 feet high. Let me put this in perspective for you. The spire of some of the higher Gothic cathedrals can be 200 feet high. I believe that the Cologne Cathedral is about 300 feet high. That is huge. That is like massive in scale. So yeah, this was quite a feat of engineering. One of many, I should add, but quite a feat of engineering. In 1885 in Chicago, the first skyscraper was built. It only had 10 floors. It was a steel frame building called the Home Insurance Building. It only had 10 floors. So what is this, 1909? Let's say 13, 14 years later, here's a building more than double that height. Very impressive. By the way, the building is vacant right now. They're going to turn it into condominiums, but it's vacant. It's been vacant for years. But if you did not see the building from those unusual corners, you would think it was just a typical skyscraper. But look at how massive that building is. 1902, there were just very few buildings anywhere in the world, very few structures that tall. Could you imagine? You've barely seen electricity in your lifetime, and you go to New York And not only do you see people using electricity, but you see a building like this, it would just take your breath away. Now, the red circle, I circled the side of the building where where that's located. At the top, I put a red circle around it. And the arrows, well, the one on the left, you're looking up at the building, and the one on the right, you are looking down at the building. So, very, very impressive. Let me see. The one in San Francisco is only 10 or 12 stories. Oh, they have a Flatiron building there? We have one in Chicago, but it's not that tall. It's only about like 3 or 4 floors, but it's on a corner like that. So they call it the Flatiron. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it because I really got a kick out of it myself, and I love that I'm able to share it. Thank you, Ingrid Sowers, and thank you for being a member. Um, Turns out Her Royal Highness Princess Eugenie and her bartender husband, Jack Brooksbank, are very pleased to announce that they are expecting their third child together due this summer. August is 5 years old and Ernest is 2 years old, are also very excited to have another sibling join the family. His Majesty King Charles the Third, that turd king, has been informed and is delighted with the news. Yeah, right. So yes, they are expecting a third child, which sounds really nice. I'm happy for them. Her husband is going to have to get a real job. How long does he think he's going to be able to support his family as a bartender? Maybe he should um, go back to school or something. Let's see. It's interesting who can use their HRH even as someone who isn't a working royal. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. It's a power trip as far as I'm concerned. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Woo! I tell you, some people can turn you into a pillar of salt or a turn you into stone, and they don't even need snakes in their hair. All they have to do is just cut that look at you. Oh my God, that will stop you in your tracks. What's wrong with her? You know what's wrong, don't you? She don't want to work. That girl does not want to work. As much as the derangers love to do all of that, ah ha ha, she's gonna be queen one day, and that's, you know what that means? That's just another day that she really hates her life. She hates her life. She hates the 10 years that she went chasing after William. So she's going to be queen one day is just another day that she hates her life. It's written all over her smug little face. Look at her. She looks absolutely pathetic, bristling. She could snap like a fresh snow pea. That is one unhappy person. she's not the kind of person who wants that kind of structure in her life. She'd rather be doing many things, but this right here is not one of them. They had her go and do that solo engagement where she was booed walking into the church. And then she goes over to that center staff, whatever they call it, and lay the wreath down. Yes, girl, that's your life. That is what you followed William 10 years to achieve. And now, my dear, you are stuck. You have no place to go. There's no place in this world that people wouldn't recognize you. There's nothing you can do where you will not be scrutinized. You're stuck. And I have to say thank you to Celibacy because they are the ones that really identify photos like this. They really are very good at that. They find those particular photos untouched, unedited, and they say so much. And this one is not only speaking 1,000 words, it's speaking 1,002 words. You want to know what the other two words are? I'm tired. So it's 1,000 words plus I'm tired. And you can tell where her heart is because she actually looked directly at the camera. This is a cry for help. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go out and hang out with my friends. I want to get drunk. I want to sit in the back of a black cab, commando style, all of those things that she's accustomed to. But going to lay a wreath and the projection that they use, the projection that Meghan is the one who doesn't want to do that work, that Meghan is the one who didn't realize how boring it could be. No, it's not Meghan, it's Kate. It's always been Kate. You know, I run the risk of sounding like a deranger by looking at a photograph and reading so much into it. But this is not a video where they pause it and do slow motion to try to make something out of nothing. This is her core setting. This is the real Kate. I got dozens of photos of Kate where she has that unguarded moment where it seems like she could just take out those hair extensions and walk away from this life and never come back. She has to know that every day she is in a loveless marriage with a man she thought that she wanted, the brother that was kind to her. She watched and actively participated in the torture of his wife. No lies detected. No lies detected. Kate really messed up when she laid the wreath. She turned her back instead of backing up, showing disrespect. She is worthless. Well, you would think after 20 years of being around that family, you would know better. I mean, she's been around that family for 20 years. And with that much experience, actually, it's been over 20 years. With that much experience, then she ought to know the proper protocol. Now, they overuse the term protocol. Protocol really is a reflection more about a military operation, more so than something that a civilian would do. But in her case, she is part of the royal family. So she would have to observe protocol. And she missed the target. She missed out. She, because she doesn't care. Is that what it is? William's fascination with the pulled pork sandwich has become her dilemma. Yeah, you're right about that. Thank you. Yes, all those Fosse moves. I tell you, every so often you will find a photo like this and it speaks volumes. What if that was the photo that they actually, what if that was the way they painted her image for the National Portrait Gallery? Or maybe if they use this image for the postage stamp. I really think they should use this image for the postage stamp. I think that would be perfect. Oh, well, I'm glad I had a chance to share it with you. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one who saw it. I looked at it and it actually startled me. uh yeah, it has sucked all the life out of her. All of the joy is gone. And you guys, let me say this again. And if there's a deranger listening, please hear me when I say this. I never, ever do anything to their faces. Whatever image I show you, that's the way I found it. I guarantee you, if you go to Getty, that's what you would get. I do not touch their photos. I don't alter them in the least bit. So if Kate looks angry and combative, or if Kate looks withered on the vine, then that's what Kate looks like. If William looks unhinged, like he's about to reach down somebody's throat and pull their spleen out, then that's who William is that day. Got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. That is how I found them. It's a real shame, though. She could have had a friend, but instead, she threw that opportunity away. No one cheering. Did you notice that? There's nobody cheering. Wow. Now, I can tell you what I think has happened. Those people that you saw in the background, those were tourists. This is the start of the tourist season. Those were tourists. A lot of them didn't know who was going to be at church that day at the Westminster Abbey. They had no idea. But they saw the barricades, and so they stopped to look. They didn't say anything because those are not native British people. Those are not the king's subjects. Those are mostly tourists. And so the idea of shouting, Kate, Kate, we love you, Kate, that didn't happen because they probably don't even know who it is. And from a distance, maybe they thought that was Princess Anne. Maybe they thought it was Princess Anne. I mean, you see some old lady get out the car. They probably thought it was Princess Anne. I mean, one old lady looks like any other old lady from that distance. But that did not go well. And you guys, you know, I was angling towards something else, right? It has been announced that Kate is going to, what is it, Italy? I think she's going to Italy. Kate is going to Italy. And as far as I know, it is a solo trip. I do believe she's going solo. I believe she is going solo to Italy. She's going to take her early years. Yeah, she's going to take her early years to Italy. She is taking the show on the on the road. The other thing that happened today is Kate went to oh gosh, where did she go to? She went to something for the early years, and she had this rehearsed statement that she made to this young lady that asked her something, and Kate was talking about early something something. That's how you know blah blah blah. It was rehearsed. It was rehearsed. And if I'm correct, I believe that woman was a plant. To me, it appeared rehearsed. I don't have a video of it, but it appeared rehearsed. I do not believe that Kate had that much to say. That was the most I've ever heard her say without a script. That's why I know it's fake. The other thing is, you could just about hear every word she said. I believe that is because of all of the criticism for that hush baby whisper that she uses, where you don't hear but every other word. So I believe that that woman that asked that question or made that statement was a plant, and that it was a vehicle to give Kate an opportunity to look bright. That's what I believe. Kate, adorable conversation with young fans as she unveils latest stage of the early years. But yeah, they are going to do this reinvention of Kate again. So she picks Archie's birthday. Let me say this. She picks Archie's birthday. Princess of Wales makes friends with young fans as she unveils the latest stage of early years campaign. She does this on Archie's birthday. You know that was deliberate, right? Also, she's wearing beige, and she's wearing the pants all the way over the shoes. So again, I think that that was done deliberately. I'll show you. I think this whole thing was deliberate today. See there? I believe she's trying to do a Meghan. We're still doing that, you guys. We're still doing it. She's still doing the look at me, I'm Meghan. I really do believe that this was by design, not by chance. Also, I don't believe she's very comfortable in that outfit because that's not really her look. That's not her style. But I guess either she was instructed to start that crap again, or maybe she just wanted to. Is her pelvis abnormally long? Does she have like a very long torso? That looks weird, doesn't it? I'm not trying to be funny, but isn't there like a lot of space between her shoulders and her nether regions? Gosh, that looks strange. Anyway, what was I saying? uh I know it's not for her. It looks weird. It looks weird. It just looks weird. It looks like she has the pants on backwards, right? It looks like the trousers are facing the wrong direction. Yeah, you're right. She's trolling. Oh, yes, yes. Muriel. Don't forget the wait, where are you? Yeah. Don't forget the necklace with the children's name. I see L, I see the C, and I'm pretty sure that under that lapel is a G. GCL. Yes, do not forget the necklace. Thank you for that. Yep, she's doing that crap again. Well, that was today. This was last week. Like I said, in those unguarded moments, that's when you see the real Kate Middleton. Let me see if I can find another real Kate Middleton. Oh, man. Anyway, Kate, it's true. This is your life now. This is your life. Good luck. Is this another one where she's like, no, actually, I don't think she's looking directly at the camera. False alarm. Well, let me see if I can find one more before I go. Since I'm being shady, might as well see it through. Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are? Oh, oh, wait. Oh, I'm so close to it. I'm so close to it. There's this one where she's like, she's with a kid and she kind of looks up at the camera. God, I want to find that one. And you could just tell, oh, there it is right there. There it is. This is the one. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Oh my God. Poor Kate. Poor Kate. She has this little kid with her arms wrapped around her. Oh, you guys. This is why we don't see Kate for long periods of time, because she is very unhappy. You don't have to be a lip reader. You don't have to be a body language expert. All you just need is eyes to look and see. And all is revealed. Everything is revealed. Poor Kate. Oh. You know what? I think one of these days I'm just going to be really shady and I'm going to put them all together. All of those images of Kate looking at the camera. I have to. It'd be too much fun to not do it. Mm. Oh, well. Let me see if I can find one more. One more of Kate looking at the camera. This is so bad. This is so bad. The unguarded moment. I love those. Wait, is this one? Not really looking at the camera, but still looking rather forlorn. Okay. Anyway, I'll take it. All right, you guys, I am just about done here. Thanks for letting me share that with you. um, hey, let me ask you, take a look at these last two photos. Do you think AI is getting out of hand? Oh, well, thank you for the anonymous message I just received. uh, yes, I agree with you. That's exactly what happened. Or at least that's what the intentions were. Oh, well, yes, AI has changed the world as we know it. And if nothing else, it has helped some of us get in touch with our feminine side, some of us more than others. It almost seems like we've been raiding Kate Middleton's closet, right? Anyway, that's AI for you. AI is here to stay. Now, I was having trouble yesterday because some of the images I wanted to share from the Met Gala were actually AI images. And some of them were so good that I really wanted to post them anyway, but I think I let only one slip through. Right? I think so too. I think I think Willie has more taste than Kitty. Yeah, I agree with you. Oh well, you guys, I do believe that's it. Thank you all very much. I have rather enjoyed this evening celebrating Prince Archie's 7th birthday. And many happy returns of the day. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. I will see you all next time. Don't forget there's a link at the top of the chat or bottom of the chat. And that link is how you can make your donation to the Kaboom, to the um, Sussex community event. The Sussex squad has already raised over $1 million. I think we're like 1.3 million, something like that. But we've raised a lot of money and we will. Oh, let me do one more total before I go. Let me see where we are. 10,664. So $10,664. Well, it is after hours. So I believe it will pick up again tomorrow. But for now, looks like we might just squeeze past 11,000 tonight. And then by tomorrow, this time, it is going to possibly double. We'll see. Anyway, for those of you that have made a donation, thank you very much. If you are unable to make a donation, talk to your friends and family and friends at our family and see if you can't get them to donate. Right? Even if it's only $5, talk to people you know and say, hey, we want to help create playgrounds in underserved communities. What is a cause worthier than that? Well, there are some, but that one, I like that. I really do like that. So, again, you have the link there. Make it happen, please. They have suggested amounts like 25, 50, 100. But you can decide. You can ignore those and just make a one-time donation for $5. Let's see. Marielle says they say this will be her first stop, the first trip that is abroad since her illness. But everybody is pointing out that she's been on many vacations. You know what, Muriel? You are bringing the receipts tonight. I need to have you, Hazel, and Legs on one of these days. And you guys, Muriel sends me a lot of stuff to my inbox, things that I didn't even know, stuff that is like new to me. And it's really interesting, some of the things that Muriel sends. So, yes, yet another squatty that is a encyclopedia of knowledge about that clan. You know what I mean? That family, not the clan. Um, and it was too bad that Archie and Lily didn't get a chance to meet Grand Dragon. I mean, their grandfather. Why did I say Grand Dragon? Anyway, um, or is it Grand Wizard? uh, ain't that a mess? Thank you. I know. Let's see here. Oh, was that the suit she had on, or where did she wear it to some other thing? Let me take a look back. Did you have something else you added to that? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, it is the suit. Okay. And that, of course, the Roland Murray, that is the friend that Meghan has had for years. A lot of people forget that Meghan has been friends with quite a few of these designers that she has worn. And Roland Murray, he's, gosh, they go back at least, what, 10, 15 years? Thank you for that. Here's a short video of her losing her cool against the paparazzi in New Zealand. Oh, Zara. Yes. Oh, I think I saw that one when she walked across the street or walked out. Yes, like, are you recording? And see what I mean? I would have never seen that if it wasn't for Muriel. Thank you, Lydia Washington. uh, I think you got a point there. Interesting. You all are just messy. I love it. Yes, you're right about that. If you are trying to close down your apparel line, one of the best ways to do it is just to have Kate Middleton wear one of your outfits. It's like taking a wrecking ball to it. So messy. I love it. But yeah, so you guys, please continue to pray for um, our Hazel Jones that she recovers quickly, because we do miss having her here. And also, who else are we supposed to be praying for? But I guess in general, for all of the people in the squad that have been having difficulties or health problems, or those that are caring for their family members. Oh, and someone I haven't mentioned in a while, Miss Geraldine White. She was in hospital last time that I spoke to her, and hopefully she's back home from the hospital. But you know, I almost kind of lost it the last time I talked about her, because I couldn't form the words because it made me very emotional. But oh, see, and I'm trying to do it again, and I can get through this. Okay. Even while she was in the hospital, um, she insists on sending a donation for Royal Sussex, which I told her, I'm like, you don't have to do that. Just focus on getting well. But she made sure. Oh my God. See what I mean? It really makes me emotional when I say this, but she made sure that that she sent her donation, which I do appreciate so much. But more than anything else, that knowing someone is in the hospital and that we are able to keep them company while they're in the hospital, that means so much to me, and I hope it means a lot to you all. Geraldine does not usually get into the live chats or anything, but she listens just about every day. So, um, and I'm always grateful to know that people have Royal Sussex on in the background or whatever. I'll take whatever I can get. But I'm always glad that in somehow, some form, way, or fashion, that we are able to be a part of someone's day. That is very humbling to me. Yes, April May. That's the best way to put it. Somehow along the way, bridging the span of um, the electronic world and everything else, somehow we've managed to make a family for ourselves here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we still haven't heard from Dorothy Ross in some time. We have not heard from Dorothy Ross. Well, anyway, Dorothy Ross, if you're listening, do know we are always praying for you. Okay, I'm just looking at some of the comments. You know, I'll say this much, Muriel. It is interesting that she picks Archie's birthday, and I don't think that she's doing it as a slight to the child, but I think that the hope was this provocation on Archie's birthday would bring attention in a way that it would not on its own. So maybe she's hoping to ride the outrage, hoping that there's some kind of reaction to it just to get some type of interest in her direction. Because a lot of the things that they do that are hurtful to the Sussexes, they're also doing it so that they could ride that you know that outrage to bring interest to the to whatever they're trying to do. But this is like I'm trying to think, is this a keening season? Because remember, Kate is always keening to do something in January. And then the most extraordinary thing is that she and William have done a lot of work this year, for them, a lot of work. And I kind of thought that Kate would take it easy until Trooping the Colors, because they usually have a big void between the kids' spring break and then they show up for the Trooping the Colors. But now it seems like she's working in between, which is unusual. Oh, Cynthia Thorpe. We need to pray for her too. Absolutely, we will. And of course, our Elaine Parker and Church Nellie. But I think Church Nellie's been doing much better lately. Is that right? Oh, okay. Have you ever been to New Orleans? Because I only went there for the first time, I believe it was in 2022. And I loved it. And the weather was perfect. It was January, and I was treated to some very cool, dry weather. So I had the most idyllic blue skies. And I also took one of those um, open top tour buses around the city, and I had my nice camera. I took some of the most beautiful photos. I really enjoyed that. But for me, it was the perfect time of year to go. Oh, okay. Yes, still in treatment, but well, Church Nellie is a trooper. And that's our Church Nellie, the trooper. Now, Sandra, I was very fortunate when I went to New Orleans because, as you know, I love architecture, right? And so the same architect, his firm, they're the ones who did the Flatiron building, right? They also built the hotel that I stayed in when I went to New Orleans. The hotel is actually an office building that was converted into a hotel. And I want to say the building was from like maybe 1910, but I was so excited when I saw that. And the girl that checked me into the hotel, I was making such a big fuss about it. Do you know that she came from behind the counter and walked me outside so that I could see the plaque on the corner of the building where it mentioned Daniel Burnham? And so if I didn't get any further than the hotel, I had already had a good time just by checking in. Yeah, that was the perfect place for me to stay. I got a picture of it. I did take a picture of it. Let me see here. Oh, it's from 1903. Here we go. See there? Daniel Burnham, 1903. That's where I stayed. It was converted. I forgot what the hotel is. I think it's uh, I know it's one of the Hilton family hotels. Maybe a Hampton Inn, but that's where I stayed, and I was so excited because I'm like, "Oh my God, this is a Burnham building." I sounded like such a nerd. I did. I sounded like such a nerd, but I had a fit. I was going on and on and on about Daniel Burnham and Chicago and the World's Fair that he had helped to plan and everything. But that was perfect for me. And it was quite by chance. I had no idea that that's where I was staying. So it was called the, what is that? The Hibernia building? That's the original name of it. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right one, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's the one. And you can see where it says Chicago architect Daniel H. Burnham. But yeah, I really got a kick out of that. And if you remember, do you guys remember that story that I told about breaking the coat rack? I broke the coat rack in the hotel room, and I had that very unconventional way of repairing it. Now, I had hung up my backpack, which is usually very heavy, right? If you haven't heard this story. And so, I'm looking around the hotel room. I'm still marveling at the fact that I'm staying in a Daniel Burnham hotel. I'm just getting a kick out of it, right? And I heard something fall to the floor. And it kind of scared me. I was like, what in the world is that? Um, and I looked and my backpack was on the floor. And I noticed that the wooden peg had broken. And I tried to, put it back, but it just kept falling out. So I kept looking around the room because, I think I'm MacGyver. And I'm just like, I need something that I could stick in there. And then it came to me. I took a piece of the chicken bone. I took a chicken bone from the chicken wing and I wrapped it in foil. I'm not kidding you guys. This is a true story. And I wrapped it in foil and I jammed it inside of that hole. And then I put the peg on the other side of it. And voila, I fixed the coat rack. It was, it's like one of those kind that they nail on the wall, or bolt it to the wall. But the little wooden peg had broke. So literally, I took a chicken bone and wrapped it in foil and just jammed it in there. And I never forget that. I was talking to my sister. I'm like, I didn't broke the coat rack. I said, I got to find something I can fix this with. I don't want them to charge me for it. Um, but that is going to come undone again, right? And I would love to be there to see the look on the person's face when that peg comes breaking out of there again and they go to bend down and pick it up and look at it and see that little fossilized chicken bone. See that chicken bone and that tinfoil sticking out of that peg. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. I would love to see that. Well, maybe I was on the right track, but maybe I should have used like a turkey bone, something a little more durable. Oh my God, that's so funny. Why is it still almost 500 people here listening to me talking about making a on the spot repair with a turkey bone, a chicken bone? uh oh, okay. I can show this to you. Uh oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. Let me see. So that's it right there. Oh, it was a bank before. Now, my hotel suite, it was the second, it was the second uh, corner. It was the second from the top. See that corner? I was in the room second from the top because I had windows on, you know, one side and then windows around the corner on the other side. And I think the reason why I got such a nice room is because I was so excited about staying at the hotel. I think the girl kind of hooked me up and gave me the biggest room, the biggest suite that they had, or one of the bigger ones. But yeah, I think it was my enthusiasm and excitement. And I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I didn't pay a whole lot for it, but I really lucked up and got a nice spot. Oh, we have a public service announcement. Is voting in the local election this morning in the UK. It is 5:59 a.m. now, and very boring choices. The Sussex children seem much more adventurous than the other royal children are allowed. You know, that is something I didn't really think about that, but yeah, I do believe that the Sussex children are going to have some really great exposure to different cultures and such. And of course, do not be surprised if they are bilingual. The Sussex children are probably going to learn Spanish first, and then probably after that they'll learn French. They'll take French in school, but I believe they'll learn Spanish at a young age. And a lot of people in Southern California, even if they don't speak Spanish, a lot of people have a decent understanding of it. I mean, they can, you know, they don't have, they may not be fluent, but increasingly more people can understand it pretty well and speak it somewhat, which is a good thing. I think that's a good thing. And it doesn't hurt to know a few words. It doesn't have to be cuss words. Church Nelly. Where's Church Nelly? It doesn't have to be cuss words. It could be like mi amor, my love, or besame, kiss me, or coito, Corita, darling, or cariño, honey, or what is it? Abrázame, and that is hug me. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that one right. So yes, cariño. My corita, cariño. Querida, cariño. Let's see. Should I use no? No. What if they found that chicken bone? No, don't bring up my name. No, no, no. What if they found that chicken bone? Then you would really be in trouble. I wouldn't mention me. And listen, don't tell nobody where I am either. Tell them I moved to Tierra del Fuego. Might be people looking for me. uh, could you imagine that? You mentioned my name, and then all of a sudden they pull out some photos. They pull out like a manila envelope and then spread out some photos with pictures of uh, chicken bones and tinfoil. or maybe they have like the evidence in a little plastic bag or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't mention me. Might not be wise. uh, okay, you guys, I'm having fun, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off now. But thank you so much, everyone. I really, really enjoyed today. Happy birthday again, Archie. And we'll do Lilibeth's birthday when it comes up. And in between, we are going to fundraise, fundraise, fundraise. That always comes in handy. That always comes in handy. As I say, learn enough just to get some. Well, my favorite Latin artist is Luis Miguel. He had an album called Romance, and I love that album. And I used to sing all the songs in the album, even though I didn't know what most of the words were, but I used to sing all the songs. But it was a great album. Solo 2, Only You. That was the first Luis Miguel song that I loved. It was from a different album, but it was Solo 2. Something como soy. Solo 2. All right. All right. So that's a wrap, you guys.
Who do they think they are? Who do they think? Who do they think? Who do they think they are?
Oh, I think I know what we can close with today. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. And that, of course, is Miss Stacey Solomon. I love her. She asked the question of the ages. Oh, did that not work? Oh, it certainly did not work. Let me try that again. I think I had too many things open right now. That's probably why it didn't work.
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it.
What do you mean? You don't get what?
I don't get why we're so obsessed with these humans that are exactly the same. Like, it could be us four sitting there. I just don't get it.
But are you talking about what you mean as royals or
Yeah.
as, like, Kim Kardashian? Because for me, they're becoming celebrities.
Well, yeah, to me, that's all they are.
The Queen
is their
for
celebrity.
me,
I
is
love the Queen.
Brilliant.
I
For
love the
what?
Queen.
No,
For duty, responsibility,
She's always
figurehead.
worked really hard,
But
hasn't
I would
she?
work hard if the whole country paid for me to have like 12 houses and work really
No,
hard.
they don't pay for all of the houses. But
Just a few.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Well, I would work hard too if the whole country like paid me. I just don't get it. Go, Archie. Boy, I tell you, those derangers were so upset. They were so upset. Oh, they couldn't take it. The hostility. I mean, they were really, really upset over a kid going skiing. What was it about that was so triggering? It was almost as it almost reminded me of the oh gosh, what was it? Not the red dress. That was horrible. Well, you know what? I don't think it was as bad as that or the other one I'm thinking about, but it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. I mean, for people going after a kid of all things, that is insane. It just looks so bad on them, and they don't care. Yeah, I could see I could see Archie going to the Olympics. I can definitely see that. And making us all extremely proud at the same time. Oh yeah, you know what? That is very important. The bot farm. That bot farm is also a factor. You're so right about that. I'm trying to think, do I have at least one more Archie video? I don't know that I have one that's easy to find though. I mean, I would really want him to be featured in it for his birthday, but I can't think of one. Oh, there was the one with that bread. Remember they had the bread, and I think Archie was the one carving up the bread for everyone. I love the way they had the bread in the middle of the table, and it looked like Archie was like cutting those big chunks out and just doling it out to everyone. That was fun. Let me see if I can find that. And then after that, I'm going to go.
Breakfast time. Go.
Thank you. Oh, isn't that cute? Or is that Lily? Is that Archie or Lily?
Breakfast time. Go.
Thank you. Okay, so it was Lily. Anyway, I think that that's adorable.
Breakfast time. Go.
Thank you. Oh, that is so adorable. And look at that big giant chunk she cut off for Papa. That was a big chunk for Papa. Wow. I love that. A special gift Papa brought back from Ukraine. Could you imagine how that must have felt for those ladies that baked that? You know, that had to feel like amazing for them. The pumpkin patch. Oh, by the way, Compton Caligal, Meghan makes a wonderful tea. Yep. Harry is a wonderful father. I'm so happy for him. He and Meghan make a wonderful team. I never thought I would see Harry with his own family. I'm so happy about that. It's what he deserves, and I do believe that in the future, Harry and his family will be an example to the rest of the people, for the left behinds and their offspring. Definitely will be a great example. Now, pumpkin. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Let me try Halloween. Okay, yeah, that's not it. That one I cannot find. Halloween. Yeah, sorry, I cannot find that one.
I will leave you on this. His inspiration runs deep. Our four and a half year old son. He would say, I'm not 4 and a half. Miss Ann was showing how to do photography the last.
Oh, I got something here. Let me see here. I'll put this one up. Beats nothing at all.
I'll leave you on this. His inspiration runs deep. Our 4.5-year-old son, he would say, I'm not 4, I'm 4.5. Miss Ann was showing how to do photography the last time he was with us, and I bought Archie a camera, and he said, but it's not a Leica like Miss Ann. You are not getting a Leica, not even for Christmas, exactly. So thank you for the inspiration across the board, and thank you all for being here.
Now, see, that just goes to show you the Sussex squad. The Sussex squad actually outed Meghan, because there's Meghan with what? A Leica camera. She's saying that Archie's not getting one as though he's too young to have one. But look at her. She's got a Leica. So I think that is the only exception, is that the Sussex squad is more than willing to rat out Meghan and Harry if it has to do with those kids. We are more than willing to rat them out if it is unfair to those kids. Absolutely. All of that. And there she is with her own Leica camera. No, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. So I believe that Archie deserves a Leica just as well as anyone else would. After all, mommy's a kid there and she has one. What about Disney, you say? I don't see anything Disney, and I know I had something for Disney. I know I did. But I think that was Lilybeth's birthday, wasn't it? So maybe that's where the Disney is. Yeah, well, I don't see that one. I don't see anything Disney. And that's weird too, because I know I have something for that. I know I do. And yet I don't see it. Okay, Disney, Lilybeth's birthday, maybe. Do I have to put birthday? Nope, I don't see anything. Yep. That is so weird. I don't see anything for Oh, look at this. Look at this though. This is kind of random. Happy birthday, Archie. Oh, wow. Now, see, I didn't even know I had that. Didn't even know I had that. Huh. Isn't that something? Okay, you guys, we're going on 3 hours here. As much as I hate to leave because I was having a good time, I am going to go. Love you guys. I will see you next time around. And you can count on it. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this work. Oh, wow. We're just about 10,800. 10,800. We're getting there, you guys. Maybe I should stay on. And no, I'm not. Remember, I was saying, oh, it'll probably be 11,000 before I get off of here. Yeah, I'm not going to stick around that long. We could talk about that tomorrow. Although I do know of at least one video that I might have that is related to today.
Hi, I'm Lisa Ratliff. I'm the CEO of...
Well, yeah, but it was about Kaboom, but I don't think Harry and Meghan are in it.
Hi, I'm Lisa Ratliff. I'm the CEO of Kaboom. We are a national nonprofit that is on a mission to end place-based inequity for good. And I just wanted to send out a very heartfelt thanks to the Sussex squad. You have...
Oh, you know what? I will share this with you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Ratliff. I'm the CEO of Kaboom. We are a national nonprofit that is on a mission to end place-based inequity for good. And I just wanted to send out a very heartfelt thanks to the Sussex squad. You have captured our hearts and blown us away by how your community has mobilized around the world for our kids. You have raised collectively over $80,000 this month. And we just couldn't be more grateful for you and all that you do just to put your hearts into action and to support organizations like us who are living and breathing change for our kids and our future generations. Thank you so much for being part of our mission.
Aww. My goodness, I have so many videos. Now do you see why it's so difficult for me to keep track of them? I got so many of them. And if I forget the wording, then I'm totally lost. Or I'm sorry, not the wording, the name. If I get the name of it, I'm totally lost. Yeah, I must have hundreds of videos, hundreds of them. Okay, I'm through looking through videos for now.
And the Sun's royal editor.
Meghan, you're going to come with me this side?
Yeah, I suppose that's it. I can't think of anything else that is Archie birthday related. Yeah, I suppose that's it. Okay, cheers, everyone. See you next time. They are so cute.